doing at the Lake Street.
She's making all the phone calls that she has to make. She's ordering all of that. Hopefully Marissa's blowing up the call, you know? You can't count on it. I had to text her to get her to call you.
She's back to school, right?
Yeah, she's taking classes online, but she's with her boyfriend.
Where is he?
Some, yeah, she's in Boston. Oh, what's up for Easter today, huh?
Yes.
Not much. Not much for Easter today, huh?
No. This is it.
Oh. How's your online training going, Joe?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah, get people in. Some snafus here and there, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Some people are just not used to the camera, understanding it.
Yeah. You're good on camera.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Try.
I was watching episode of Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
The Call for a Wall.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's pretty interesting. I
We
had
watched the normal one right after we saw it last.
both cycles. Both.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a story. Oh my God. He was freaking awesome. I guess he's coming out with the Jimmy Slicker one.
He was the best.
Yeah. There's another one that did the flying airplane.
Did you know that he was acquitted of murder of his wife?
I didn't know that, but I thought he did do it. I knew this.
Well, they did indict him, and then he passed away before sentencing. So, but he was in his late 60s, late 70s.
I think everybody did that on flying airplane. It was. You talking to my kid? Yes.
Oh, yeah, no.
I was called one. A guy named Droz.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Well, he got a power bomb back.
Good morning, everyone. Can you guys hear me? We're going to get started in a minute or so. Okay, they can hear.
You see at the bottom,
Yeah.
tell you if you're talking or not.
Perfect.
There's a microphone at the bottom left. It's next time. You're muted. Otherwise, you're live. Anybody talking?
Good morning.
Happy Easter, everybody.
Hi, Anne Marie. Hi, Heather. Hi, Carrie. Hey, Ben. Kathy. All right.
It's about time.
I think Carrie's jumping in.
We'll get started. My name is Allison. We'll practice for about 45 minutes this morning. Sean and Steve here. We're going to get started lying down, so you can make your way onto your back. And just find a comfortable place there. So you might choose to extend your legs out long. If it feels more comfortable to have your feet to the floor, feet together, knees wide. Welcome to your practice. Take this time to check in with yourself. How are you feeling this morning? Acknowledging any spaces you're holding tension. Feel the weight of your pelvis on the floor, the length of your spine, shoulder blades melting down into the floor. Keep your eyes soft, melting downward. Take a slight wiggle of your jaw and empty any strain out of your face. Release the muscles. Allow your breath to brush in and out. Be with your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your belly and your chest. Creating a deeper inhale. A long, steady exhale, letting go. And this practice is about coming home. Coming home to your own interior. Your safe place. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely. Find a sense of ease spreading throughout your entire body as you're connected here in this present moment. Here, start to take a long morning stretch. Go ahead and extend your arms overhead. Point and flex your toes. Get really long with the sides of your waist, the fronts of your hips. Lengthen through your armpits. And then go ahead and scoop your right knee into your chest and releasing your hands around your shin. Get really long through your left leg. Press through your heel and take some movements through your right knee. Some circles, get into your ankle. Circles, flare your toes, wiggle around, just waking up your joints. Big circles of your hip. Still in that action, squeeze your right knee in as close as you can towards your chest. Press through your left heel. And then move your right knee off to the left, finding a spinal twist, stacking your hips. And right knee can drop to the floor. It might just be hovering. Spread your arms out wide. Wide your shoulders. Perhaps easing over to the right, spinal twist. Roll yourself back to your spine. Extend your right leg out long and switch sides. Hug your left knee into your chest and release hands around chin. And take your movement. Circle into your joints, hip, ankle, toes. Get in there. Right leg is super long, reaching out for heel. And then again, tight squeeze, left knee in towards your chest, hug it in. And then move your left knee off to the right, spinal twist, stack your joints, spread your arms, broaden collarbones. Steady breath. Roll back to your spine. And then go ahead and plant both of your feet onto the floor and walk your heels in towards your bum. And release your hands behind your skull and take your elbows wide to the floor. And then plant into your feet. On your exhale, manually pick up your head and your chest, squeeze your elbows in, send your heart to the sky, crunching in. And then as you inhale, lower on down, spread your elbows out wide. And then again, exhale, round up, hug elbows in, heart lifts. Inhale, lower, spread elbows, spread chest. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Continue here. Using your breath to move as you exhale. Can you lift your shoulders up off the floor? Heavy through your feet. Big exhales, lift up. And then option to add on here as you exhale, as you lift up, hug elbows in, hug right knee into right elbow. Inhale, lower down, spread elbows. Exhale, other side, elbows up, left knee in, lift up. Inhale, lower, elbows. Keep going, right knee in. Inhale, lower. To add on even more, you can turn your head. So as right knee lifts, left elbow meets right knee. Inhale to the lower elbows. Inhale, other side, right elbow, left knee, curling. Nice job. Few more like that. And then let that go. Hug both of your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Rock side to side. Big circles of your knees. And then take your hands behind your thighs. Start to find some rock and roll spinal rocks up and along your spine. To build some momentum here, we're coming towards downward facing dog. So either rolling over your ankles or you can just swing your legs around. Plant your hands, tuck your toes under, lift your hips high. Downward dog. It's probably your first down dog of the day, so generous movements here. Bend one knee, lengthen the other. Wag your tail, nod, shake your head. Really feel into your skin and bones. Hands spreading out wide. Suction cup your knuckles to the floor. Slack your jaw. Stilling your down dog. And drop your knees to the floor and come towards tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Untuck your toes. And start to move through cat and cow as you inhale. Drop your belly, reach your heart forward. As you exhale, round your spine, press the floor away. Inhale for cow, belly drops. Exhale for cat, press it, round your spine. Move with your breath. And add any natural movement side to side. Rock your hips, roll your neck. This is your time to move in your body, so do what feels good, do what feels right. Stilling your tabletop, neutral spine. Send your right leg back behind you with your toes curled under on the floor. And then take some pumps through your heels. So toes are curled on the floor. Pump forward and back. Really spread the skin behind your right leg. And then go ahead and swing your right leg all the way up to the right. A little stretch for inner leg. Clip your outer right foot onto the floor and then walk your hands forward any amount. Really press into your hands. Root through outer foot and then maybe forehead rests onto the floor. A few breaths here. Left shin is heavy. Walk your hands back up, wrists under shoulders. Take your right leg back behind you, and then you're going to swing it around over to the left. So your foot will clip onto the floor, off to the left. Heading towards outer leg now. You might gaze over your left shoulder. Breathe into your right side. Press into your right heel. Long line of energy here. Creating space through right ribs, right side. through center, right shin meets left. Take what you need in between sides, cat-cow, inhale. Exhale. Move back towards center. Taking the other side. Left leg slips back behind you, toes curled under onto the floor to start. Take those pumps of your heel, rock forward and back. And then left leg comes all the way out to the side. Outer foot onto the floor. You can stay here, or maybe you walk your hands forward a little bit, coming towards a down dog shape of your hands. If you have the space, forehead might meet the floor. Few breaths. Bring right hip over your knee. Back up. Wrists under shoulders. Take it towards the other side. Left foot drops off to the right. Gaze over right shoulder. Long line on left side. Breathe into the spaces between your left ribs. Come back through center, tabletop. Even off. And now send your right leg back behind you. This time your leg is lifted, heel in line with your hip. Tone up your low belly, scoop it up, and then send your left arm forward. Take 5 big breaths here. Wobbling might happen. Root into the foundation. Right hand, left shin. Big breaths. Hollow out your ribs. Neck is long. After breath number 5, drop your left hand to the floor. Tuck your left toes under and kick up and back into 3-leg dog. Press through your right heel, bend your knee, roll your hip open, externally rotate, and take some movement. Circle your knee, ankle, toe, big swoops of your hip. Re-extend your leg, close off your hip. Step right foot to right thumb, coming towards a low lunge. And then set up your lunge, knee over ankle. Fingertips could plant. If you have blocks handy, you could place your hands to your blocks. Just bringing the floor closer to you, creating a little bit more length in your spine. Long back leg. Now drop onto your back knee. Untuck your toes. Lengthen your right leg for a half split. So right leg is extended, toes flexing up. And then melt your heart down towards your foot. The heavier the press of your heel, the deeper the stretch of your hamstrings. If you want to add a little IT band stretch, you can walk your hands over to the right a little bit. Breathe into that space. Curl back through center. Reset your lunge. Walk your hands forward. Pick up your back leg. Plant your hands. Step back to plank pose. Top of a push-up here. Hands pressing. Chest forward. Heels back. And then lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Elbows bend back. Knees could drop down. And take your hands to the floor underneath your shoulders. Tops of feet are heavy. Inhale, cobra pose. Press into your hands. Reach your chest forward. And then exhale, lower forehead down to the floor. Again, like that. Inhale, lift up, cobra pose. Shoulders back, gaze forward. Exhale, melt it. One more time. Inhale, lift up, heavy pelvis. Exhale, release. And then press your way up to tabletop, hands and knees. Heavier shins. Send your left leg back behind you, heel in line with your hip, all 5 toes pointing down. And sweep your right arm forward. Long line here. Strong belly. And after breath number 5, drop your right hand down. Tuck your right toes under. Lift up and back, 3-leg dog. Bend your knee, roll your hip open, and take your movement circle. Get into your joints. And re-extend your leg, close on your hip. Step left foot to left thumb, low lunge. Set it up here, knee over ankle. Strong through back heel. Long spine. Drop onto your back knee, untuck your toes. Half split here, flex your toes down. Press into your heel, heart melting toward your toes. Keep that length in your low spine. And perhaps hands walk over to the left a little bit. Back to center, reset your lunge. Plant your hands, step back to your plank pose. Strong plank, press the floor away. Round into your upper back. Lift your inner thighs up towards the ceiling. And slowly, once again, lower everything down to the floor. Set up your back bend, cobra pose. If you're ready for up dog, pressing into your hands, pressing into the tops of feet. Meeting back in downward facing dog, lowering through, lift your hips up. Take a couple of breaths here. Reconnect. And start to lift up onto your toes. Bend your knees, gaze forward, and take a walk, step, or a lunge to your hands. And as you inhale, find a half lift. Take your palms to your shins, lengthen your spine. Then exhale, melt yourself back down forward. Again, like that, inhale, halfway lift, scoop up belly. Reach through top of skull. And exhale, melt it. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift, long back. Exhale, fold forward. Now press into your feet. Inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Sweep your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, hands meet together at your heart. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hinge from your hips down to fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Plant your hands, step back to plank pose. Now from here, it's yogi's choice. You could lower all the way or halfway, pausing in your chaturanga, setting up your back bend, cobra, or upward facing dog. Down dog is where we meet. As your hands are pressing forward, everything else is reaching back. Start to lift up onto your toes. Bend your knees, gaze forward. And walk, step, or hop, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it. Root to rise. Inhale, all the way up to stand. Arms sweep up, reach through hands. Exhale, hands drop together at your heart. Begin again. Inhale, arms lift, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinge forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway length. Plant your hands, take your flow. Meeting back in down dog. You can go straight back, you can take your flow. Listen to your body. It's different every day. Lift up onto your toes. Bend your knees, gaze forward. Walk, step, float, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, lift your arms. Sink into your chair. Really shift your weight towards your heels. Soften up your toes. Lift your heart up to the sky. One more breath. Exhale, melt down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your fingertips down. Step your right foot back into a low lunge, so your left foot is forward. Knee over ankle. From here, root down, rise all the way up. Crescent toe lunge here. Sink down. Lift up and out of your waist. Brighten up your fingertips. Really nice. Float your hands to the floor. Pause. Keep your right hand down. Roll your left arm up for a twist. T of your arms. Spiral your heart up. Keep that length in your back leg. Nice. Hand drops down. Step back to plank pose. Your vinyasa back to downward dog. Lower as you exhale. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing. And shift your weight to your left foot. Step your right foot to right thumb. Low lunge. When you feel ready to lift up, crescent toe warrior. Shoulders over hips. Arms sweep up. Wind is in your right heel. And a little lift up of your heart towards the ceiling. Float your hand back down to the floor. Frame your foot. Keep your left hand down. Roll your right arm up. Twist. Level up your pelvis. Spread through your chest. And hand drops down. And step yourself forward to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, bend your knees, lift your arms. Sit low, send your hips towards the back edge of your mat. Lift your heart up towards the sky. One more breath in, lift your heart. And exhale, fold on down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Plant your fingertips down. Step your left foot back into a low lunge. So right foot is forward. We were just here. Lift on up, crescent toe lunge. Now hands meet your heart. Start to lean forward to lengthen, and then twist to the right. Hook your elbow over your thigh. Press your top hand down. You might take your back knee to the floor. You can even find a deeper twist there. Breathe. And release your hands down. Back to your lunge, back leg is lifted. And slowly start to straighten through your front leg for a little runner stretch here. Keep your right foot onto the floor. Plant into your toes. Fold your nose to your knee. Couple of breaths. And re-bend your knee. Step back to plank pose. Downward facing dog, your journey there. Weight shifts to your right foot. Left foot steps to left thumb. Low lunge. Root down, rise up. Crescent toe warrior. High lunge. Hands drawn together, thumbs to heart. Lean forward, find the length, and then twist to the left. Hook your elbow. Work your thumbs in line with your heart. Inhale, growing longer. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Nice, hands drop down. Extend through your front leg. Run or stretch here. Fold yourself in. Rebend your knee. Spring yourself forward, top of your mat, Uttanasana fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, bend your knees, lift your arms. Inhale, lift heart. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands, take your flow. Step back to plank, jump to low plank. Down dog is where we'll meet. Now step your right foot forward to right thumb, this time setting up warrior one. Drop onto your back heel, sink into your lunge, sweep your arms up high. Virabhadrasana 1. Can you move your left ribs forward? Take more weight into your right heel. Arms drop down by your sides. Squeeze your shoulders onto your back. Start to hover your chest forward. Moving towards swan pose, get shifted through your back leg. Moving to balance, back leg pops up. Arm variation of your choice. Take hands to heart. Maybe arms sweep forward. Lead with your chest, steady your gaze. Rising up to stand, left foot meets your right. Tadasana mountain pose, arms down by your side. Even off your feet. Melt your shoulders down. Coming towards tree pose on your left leg. Shift your weight to left leg. Right toes could plant down. Right foot could meet somewhere inside of your left leg. Start with your hands together. And once you feel steady, maybe your branches grow. Arms could reach up. Find a hint of a back bend, sending heart up towards the sky. Thanks. And then hands drop, foot drops. Samasthiti. Coming back into flow. Inhale, arms lift up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinge forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha halfway lift. Plant your hands, down dog is where we'll meet. Step your left foot forward to left thumb. Warrior one on the other side. Right heel drops. Sink into your lunge. Sweep up, shoulders over hips. Right ribs move towards the front edge of your mat. Arms by your side. Shoulders back, chest wide. Start to hover forward, shift your weight to your left leg. Soften up your right, swan pose. Wobbling will happen. If you fall, can you come back? Lifting up, Tadasana, mountain pose. Shoulders down, soft bend. Setting up tree pose on the other side. This time we'll balance on your right leg. Toes could plant, foot could come inside of your right leg. Hands together. And really make this your pose. Move your arms how you'd like. You could clasp behind your back. You could reach your arms up. This is your practice. Arms lower, legs lower, mountain pose. You're going to take a big step and turn towards the wide edge of your mat. You guys will come face this way. So So feet parallel, hands to hips. Root down, stand tall. We'll take warrior two on the right side. You'll pivot your right toes out to the side, sink into your lunge, and sweep your arms out wide. Virabhadrasana 2. Move your right knee towards outer foot. Long line of your back leg. Soften your shoulders down away from your ears. Flip your right arm up, reverse your warrior here, lengthen through right side waist. And then start to extend into your right leg, coming towards triangle pose. Now take your arms out wide. Get really long through your right arm, lengthen both sides of your waist. And come on into triangle. Hand can softly rest on your shin, or maybe to your block outside of your calf. Root down into your feet. Squeeze your inner thighs, and then lean your chest back. Soften back into your knee, come back towards warrior two. Take your hands to your hips, lengthen out your right leg, turn all 10 toes back to center. Inhale to lift chest. Exhale, hinge from your hips down to fold. Drop your hands to the floor, wide straddle fold here. And then get really shifty through your legs. You can take a nice deep bend through one knee, bend one knee, lengthen the other. Feel into your hips and your legs. Maybe one foot pops up. You can take your arms out wide, make it a little dance. Turn on your core. Be here in the practice. Come back through center, even off your legs. Fingertips under shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hinge down. Take your hands to your hips. Root into your feet. Rise up all the way up. Setting up warrior two on the other side. Left foot turns out. Sink into your lunge. Sweep arms wide. Pull your hands out away. Slack your jaw. Soften the space between your eyebrows. Flip your left palm up. Reverse your warrior here. Gazing where it feels best for your neck. And straighten out left leg. Triangle pose, arms out wide. Lengthen, reach. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Hand to shin, hand to block. Collarbones wide. Ears reach back. Soften, you rise back through warrior two. Take your hands to your hips. Lengthen out your leg. Again, parallel your feet. All 10 toes in line. Then your choice, hopper step, feet and hands together. Mountain pose, arms down by your side. Close your eyes for a moment. Check in. Even weight in both feet. Notice the earth below you, the support it provides. Soften belly, soften heart space. Gently fading your eyes to open. Final balancing series here. Just like we did in our backs, you're going to shift your weight to your right leg. And as you do that, hug your left knee into your chest. Squeeze your left knee in. Root down, left heel. Now you can stay here. Option to reach for your big toe with your peace fingers and extend your leg forward. That wobbling will happen. If you fall, can you come? Find a steady gaze, your drishti, your focal point. And maybe you choose to sweep your right leg off to the right, even just a little bit. Left arm can come out, right arm can come out wide. back through center, release, shake it off, let it go. Another side, we're down into your left foot, right knee scoops up, hug it. Left heel super heavy. And now you can stay here, work the balance, work the hip stretch, or you can reach for your big toe. Maybe leg reaches forward, press through both heels. Can you lift your shoulders in line with your hips? And maybe leg moves off to the right. Nice. Back to center, let it go, shake it off. Come back towards the top edge of your mat. We'll take one final sun salutation. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold forward to Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands, take your final flow to down dog. And on your next inhale, start to lift up onto your toes, round your upper back, roll yourself forward, high plank pose. As you exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Untug your toes. Take your arms down by your side and set up one locust pose. Press into your pelvis, press into your hip points. Lift everything else up. Shalabhasana, locust pose. Big belly breaths here, swell up. Big inhales, allow your breath to rock you. Reach through your toes. Last inhale, can you lift your arms higher than your hips? Nice. Let everything go. Stack your palms, elbows out wide, crocodile pose. Rest your head on your hands. Rock your hips, maybe windshield wipe your shins. And release your legs. And then ever so gently make your way onto your back. Just roll yourself over. Feet plant to the floor, knees up towards the ceiling. We'll take one round of bridge pose. If you have a block and you want to just take a restorative bridge, you can place it underneath your low back. Otherwise, heels in towards your butt. Press into your feet. Roll your shoulders under. Lift your hips up. The heavier the press of your feet, the higher your hips. Lift your sternum up towards your chin. And release one vertebra at a time back to the floor. Pause. Melt down. Feel the length of your spine on the floor. And hug both of your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Rock side to side. And gently drop both of your knees off to the right for a spinal twist. Stack at your joints. Spread through your arms, perhaps gazing over to the left. Letting go of efforting. Being rather than doing. Roll to your spine. And switch your sides. Drop your knees to the left. Spinal twist. Heavy both shoulder blades. Be here. And come back to your center. way towards resting. It's time for Shavasana. If you want to take traditional Shavasana, legs out long, arms down by your side. Please get comfortable if you want to add on any layers or add support, or if you'd feel more comfortable lying on your side or on your belly or in a seated meditation, please do so. In Shavasana, it's total surrender. Letting go of all forms of effort in body, in mind, and in breath. Everything slows. Everything stops. Gently deepen your breath. Recreate life force in your body with small movements in fingers and toes. Reaching arms overhead for a long morning stretch. Lengthen, reach. Bending into your knees, rolling off to one side. And then softly pressing your way up to a seat, keeping your eyes closed. We'll end with a brief reading, sitting up tall, soft eyes. Change the world. It doesn't mean that your aspirations to affect positive change, make things different, improve your life, and the lot of the world are inappropriate. Those are all very real possibilities. But just by sitting down, being still, you can change yourself and the world. In fact, just by sitting down and being still, in a small but not insignificant way, you already have. And if you wish, place your palms in together at your heart. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Again, big breath in. Exhale, let go. We'll end together in vibration. Join in if you'd like. Inhale. Softly bowing your head to your heart, sealing your practice. May you all be happy, peaceful, safe, and free. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you all. Thank you guys. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Ooh.
Harmonized. That's it. Very nice.
Have a great Easter, guys.
Bye. Where's the camera? There it is. That's funny. Mom and Dad.
Happy to use. That was nice, Allison. Yeah, I'm glad to be here. I don't feel like leaving.